Hey guys, I am back. It's obviously been about 8 months since I've been on my YouTube channel. I think the last video I left off with you guys was prepping for the Arnold, or right before the Arnold. Um,
And then there was COVID. COVID has ruined everything.
but so yeah, the last video I was prepping for the Arnold. This was the day before. What is the recap on that? I don't even know what my numbers were. It was an awesome experience. I just remember sitting there thinking, I'm in a room with all these people that I super look up to, and it was kind of mind blowing to me because I worked really hard to get to the Arnold. I'm in a room with all these amazing lifters, but like to consider me being a part of them was just so crazy. But yeah, so the Arnold honestly went great. I got first in the SBD Pro American with amazing lifters that I can call friends now. But it was an overall amazing day. I think, gosh, I can't even remember my numbers. I think I squatted pounds, 385, benched 231 maybe, and I think my deadlift was 455. Don't quote me on those numbers. I know my coach is going to see this and be like, Abby, you did this, this, and this. Whatever. We'll say it was those. But yeah, so life has looked a lot different since then. For those of you that don't know, I've started my own cookie business in the midst of Corona crazy. And as crazy as 2020 has been, it has been a huge blessing for me and my husband. I think that we can get swept up in all the negative. My grandpa's health hasn't been the best. My training was crap there for quite a while. I had to learn how to balance a business. Nobody ever prepared me to be an entrepreneur in this sense. Just having this new routine, and it was crazy there for a while. I think I was sleeping like 4 hours a night or something bizarre because it was pretty rough. So yeah, training took a way back seat. And so amongst not knowing when was the appropriate time, and I don't know why I felt like there had to be an appropriate time to post my next YouTube video, but it was just a weird time for everyone. And so, I don't like using the word ashamed, but I guess I was just like disappointed with not being able to lift the way that I used to, and disappointed in I was disappointed in not knowing how to properly balance everything. And I'm going to use the word balance 10,000 times because that's what this whole year has been about, and really what I feel like God has been teaching me in all aspects. But yeah, I guess I feel now that I have learned how to handle my cookie business. I have learned where I can fit powerlifting in, and how to make it fun for me, and how to be motivated to get into the gym. And I can't say that like every week looks different for me in terms of baking. Like some weeks I'm swamped, and getting to the gym honestly is the last thing on my mind. When I get a break, I kind of just want to go lay down in bed. But there has to be a certain amount of grind that comes with starting a business. So yeah, powerlifting has just looked a lot different for me, but I'm thankful to say that I really feel like I have found some type of balance here as of lately, especially with this training block that I've been in. I think I'm on week 6 this week, actually. And deload is a little funky for me because things have been going well, so we're gonna delay that. But I have mixed Ollie lifting in thanks to Dalen at our gym, who's a coach. So basically, Steve programs all my normal stuff, and then there's just a sprinkle of Ollie lifting at the end of my training. That just kind of keeps things fun, keeps things different, and for whatever reason, that's super motivating for me. Not that I can't just be motivated through powerlifting, but I am one of those people. I mean, when Steve started coaching me, not a lot of people know this, but when Steve started coaching me, he was my CrossFit coach. Like, I was the only athlete that did CrossFit with him, but I was like, can you just please coach me on CrossFit stuff? And I think he was secretly I don't even think this. I know he was secretly knowing I'm naturally strong, and he was like, oh, she's going to fall in love with this. So I'll go ahead and coach her CrossFit, whatever. Here I am. But yeah, and in terms of powerlifting and in terms of competitions, there's no certainty with anything, obviously. So right now, the goal for us, and when I say us, I mean me and my coach, would be to go ahead and do the Arnold if that happens, which I honestly think, guys, like, I don't know that they would put on an event just for athletes. Like, obviously, this past year or 2020, they did that. But I feel like it's because that was their only option. And we had all already paid and all that stuff. So, I don't know if they're gonna have the Arnold this year. I haven't heard any talk of it, but that's just when I think of it naturally. I think they wouldn't just have it for the athletes, but we'll see. So the next option, we also, I think, I can't even say promising with anything, but we might be hosting a meet in Springfield that Steve will put on. So that would be an option, I believe, in April. Or my coach just told me that there's potentially going to be a meet. I don't know if it's a definite thing or not. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about this. Hopefully it's not a secret. But there could be a meet in Texas that would be similar to the Midwest Prime Time that we had here. And it would be a bunch of elite lifters, you would say. And that would be in July. So that would be another option given everything stays open. So yeah, I just really feel like right now for me, I don't always have to have a meet as a goal. Those of you that know me know that me and my guy friends like to talk a lot of crap to each other. And honestly, it's so motivating. Like, if I think that I can beat Shane on safety bar or deadlifts or whatever, that's all I need. And I talk some crap, go lift more than him. Then the next week he lifts more than me, and then we're just back and forth battling. I have a great group of friends at the gym. Caleb, Peyton, Dalen, and Shane. Those are my 4 go-to people to pick on because we all in some area have similar numbers. So it's just kind of fun to battle with the guys and just talk crap with them, and they talk crap back. And I think I honestly feel like it fuels me and it fuels them. And it's never like a negative thing, and we just have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I would love to be able to compete, but given that it doesn't happen, I'm still motivated in the gym just in terms of having fun with my friends. So yeah, I would like this YouTube channel to remain focused around powerlifting, but I will be talking about my business a lot. I will be talking about probably some interior design because that's something that I've loved to do since moving into our new home and all of that. So, and I don't know if I've mentioned that we moved into a new house. So I have a bigger kitchen. My dog has a yard. So everything has just been great. My grandpa's health was probably the most horrible thing. So that has happened in 2020. But I just feel like God has continued to show me that, and show a lot of people that he's here and he hears us whenever we pray to him. And he's answered a lot of my prayers this year. And, I cling to that because there's so many negative things that have gone on in the world. And if we just stay so focused on those, it just really bogs us down, and there's no good that comes from that. And another thing that I'd like to mention is that when I started baking cookies, I baked cookies for the gym, for the sole purpose that it literally makes me so happy to hand somebody a cookie and see a smile on their face. And there's a deeper meaning than just a cookie. My phrase that goes with my business is that my goal is just to bring joy to you one cookie at a time. I hope to go into 2021 just with that same mindset that I can just spread joy. And I feel like through my YouTube channel that this is something that I need to continue to do. You know, I kind of felt like for a while that I started this project and I didn't finish it, and I kind of just left it hanging. And I don't want to do that. And this was something that was super special to me. So I want to continue to be here and talk and be goofy and just same old Abby and take you on my journey. And yeah, so thank you for bearing with me the past 8 months that I have been MIA. I've been working hard and I'm really excited to take you guys on this new journey and start to prep for 2021, we'll say. Prepping for 2021, whatever that may hold. But I love you guys and thanks so much for watching my YouTube channel.